Cecily McClellan, we the people of Detroit. Yes, Detroit is in a depression, and we've been in the depression for probably about 5 years right now. The official unemployment rate in the city of Detroit is 28 to 30%, but in fact, it's probably closer to 60%. We got 25-year-olds in the city of Detroit that have not had a job in their life. We have people in this audience, if I can digress, that's talking about our disagreement with President Obama, that nobody can criticize President Obama. Well, I totally disagree with that. Me and my mother don't agree all the time. And that's all right. We can love each other, we can disagree, and we can learn from one another. Currently in the city of Detroit, we have a Section 3 program. It's about $140 million. But the mayor of the city of Detroit has not implemented that program to save and help the city. It's designed for low-income persons, low-income entrepreneurship. We have a governor that has been very reactionary toward the citizens. He has signed a law they call the Emergency Management Law, which in fact can eliminate your government, eliminate all unions, and dismantle and unincorporate your city. They're in the process of doing that in Pontiac, Michigan. They're in the process of doing that in Benton Harbor, Michigan. They're in the process of doing it in Flint. And Detroit is constantly threatened with that same law. And what's similar between the cities I just mentioned? We all happen to be majority black. Now that's a new Jim Crow in the state of Michigan. Coming up very soon, in October, they're talking about putting 12,000 people off of the welfare rolls. Now, we already got a poverty problem, and we already got a crime problem. So now you're going to enhance and create that problem, you make it even worse by putting those people on the street. At the same time, you're talking about letting 8,000 prisoners go. Now, I'm not in support of the prisoner industrial complex, but I also recognize that if you put 8,000 people on the street, when people with master's degrees can't find a job, what you think gonna happen? Crime is going up. So it's almost like there's a plan to make this city implode. So it can be justifiable. Maybe, they could walk right back up in here and say we need martial law. Well, Joanne Watson has a Marshall Plan. And that plan is about bringing jobs. It's a very similar plan to what they used to reconstruct Europe after World War II. We need that plan that will put certain programs, induce employers to hire people, even give incentives. So we want to make sure that we target unemployment in this city, and that if you can show me a city that is employed like it was in 1967, they said Detroit had the best economic standing of African Americans in the country. Can you believe that? And now we are amongst the worst. You cannot do that in 40 years without having a purpose or an intent or an agenda to make that happen. And I believe that's the agenda, to make a poor class and a rich class, and nothing in between. Thank you.